Once again, we're live, and this is in Merak. Um, I'm standing around 3,600 meters above the sea level, and you can see the Merak settlement down below. Wow, the temperature is 3 degrees Celsius now, and it's pretty cold. It's still kind of like winter here. I can feel it in my face. The wind is kind of very strong, and still is kind of very cold. And tomorrow I'll be crossing that mountain, and then I'll move towards the Saktan from 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it should take roughly 5-6 hours to reach to Saktan from Merak. And for those who have not been to this beautiful place, Merak, so you can have a view of the beautiful Merak, and you see all the village, the settlement is kind of protected by all the mountains. So we have the 360-degree mountain view of this beautiful Merak. And actually, there are lots of rhododendron, and then many of the rhododendrons are actually bloomed, and it's kind of end of season, but we can still see some the rhododendrons or some species still kind of blooming. So let me just show you the village once more. I'll just climb to that hill again, and to give the view of the beautiful Merak. What? Oh. And then let me show you the rhododendron on the other side of the hill. It's kind of red, and that's the rhododendron. So just a minute, just a few seconds. So I'm going to show the Merak Saktan. I mean the Merak village. So yeah, that's the valley. That's the Merak village. You can see that's very beautiful. So for those who are joining live now, I would like to thank you all the way from the remote part of Bhutan. I'm in Merak, and it's well known for the beautiful culture, and then the pasture, and then the nature here. You see, the place is very beautiful. So the village is protected by all the mountains around, and this is 360-degree the view of the Merak village. So this is prayer flag. So Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Blessing Studio or someone. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you so much for watching all the way from Mexico. I don't know what time is it down there. So here is almost 6. So let me just give you the. Okay, the time is 6 p.m. now in Bhutan, and altitude is the altitude of this place is 3,600 meters, and it still is kind of very cold. 6 in the morning, yeah. So it's like complete opposite. So we this is 12 hours apart. So yeah, now it's kind of evening here in Bhutan. Beautiful settlement, and then the pasture, and then the nomads here. I'm I'm sure you like this view of the valley. So it's kind of very cold now. So I'll go down and then move see and then try to meet some locals. This is kind of actually beginning of the late summer and kind of beginning of the summer, but the climate here is very cold, and this is still like the winter. The temperature is roughly around 3 degrees Celsius, and it's way cold. This is kind of like the winter. Well, I can't hold the mobile properly because it's kind of very cold. So just above that you can see the yaks there. Yep, grazing on the pasture. It's not we or what it, oh that means you live. Yeah, so sorry. Uh, the net connection is kind of poor. That's why I have to reconnect time and again. So sorry for that. And let me just show you the beautiful rhododendron here. You can see that the mountains or the hill covered the rhododendron. So yeah, this is one type of rhododendron, especially common in this place. And then let me just try to smell it. I don't know. I'm not sure about the species. Looks like the rhododendron enthopogum. I'm not very sure about that. Anyway, the smell, scent, not very strong though. Wow. Okay. Actually, that hill is also covered with the rhododendron plants. Let me kind of zoom it to see some flowers. I don't know whether you can see it or not. but there are some flowers on that. So this place is well known in eastern part of Bhutan, and many tourists make a point to visit this place. And it's kind of very peaceful. We don't hear any noise, or there's no noise pollution. My mouth is kind of getting dried now, and I'm kind of like numbling to speak because of the cold. Studio, yeah. True. Bhutan is known to be one of the most beautiful and the most peaceful country in the world. And then we have a very intact culture and then tradition. So let me just show you the yaks grazing on the pasture. You can also see the road running in the middle of the pasture, and going all the way to that hill. So this is a yak, and this is the large kind of like cattle or bovine. And these yaks are usually present or found in the Himalayan countries like Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, and China. And they're kind of large animal, and they got a thick hair to protect against the cold or from the snow. See that's some more yaks on the pasture. They're still kind of grazing on the field, and some are sleeping and taking a nap. So that's the prep flag, and you see the whole mountain range. It was kind of covered with the clouds earlier. Now you can see it's kind of like clear up, and then you see all the mountain ranges over there. That mountain must be around 4,000 meters above the sea level. As this place right now, where I'm streaming live, it's more than like 3,500 to 3,600 meters above the sea level. Yaks are, I think, compared to the buffaloes, yaks are much bigger in size, and yaks have a thick hair to protect against the cold or the harsh winter, and since they're adapted to live in the cold places. Now I'll be watching the Maker Lamdi, and down below that's the Geok Center of the Merak. And I'm going to show where I'm leading tomorrow morning. I'll be heading towards that mountain, and then I'll be moving towards the Sakten Valley. So stay tuned. Tomorrow maybe I'll come live again if I get the internet connection from that mountain, and then I can show the view from that mountain top. So that maybe I will be live around. I'm now nearing to the settlement, and so this yak. Wow. Tatoya winter zumra te numen la na de. Ame summit jambe. The temperature the of 2 degrees Celsius raminati. The the winter zumra denu. They actually is kind of like the end of spring and beginning of the summer. So, but this place is still cold. I'm going to show the view on that hilltop. You can see the beautiful sunset over there on that hilltop. And then on the most hills, you can see the prayer flags. And you see this yak. And there are many yaks on the way. And the settlements are well protected by the fence to cut from, I guess, from the animals or the yaks. So I'm just walking around and then moving around and then exploring the view of this beautiful the valley or the village. So there are more yaks here, and these yaks are much bigger compared to the earlier ones. You see this is a big yak, or the huge yak. Sometimes they can be quite aggressive, so we have to look at their body language. We have to understand their body language, or else they can attack the people, especially when they have the young calf. Can be quite dangerous. You can see this is the calf, is a beautiful black and white calf. My tourists, thank you so much for watching our live all the way from Mexico. I hope you're enjoying the view of this beautiful and then peaceful valley. So I don't see any locals moving here. Maybe all are inside their house or respective house. You see this is a yak. That's the beautiful sky. That's a beautiful sky. And down below, this is the main settlement of the Merak. Yeah. Let me show you the yak. Okay. So yeah, ini the main village down in the middle. Context. Thank you for sharing your beautiful valley with the world. You're most welcome. In fact, it's my pleasure to show our beautiful country of Bhutan. You know, Bhutan is not known for, not known by many people in the world. But with changing times, Bhutan is also becoming quite famous throughout the world because of the culture and in the nature. And there's a new construction of house going on there. And there we have the small temple of the monastery there. I guess that's a temple. Shani dben jam emela drosis jam enala. Kato na winter zumbera denu. So anyway, main, this is a main village of Merak, and that's where the monastery is. You can see the bulldozer. And you see the mountain over there. And you can, in fact, this valley is all protected by the beautiful mountain, surrounded by all the mountains above. And you see this beautiful birds. Yeah. Yeah.